Remain focused on love, even as you see judgments, fear, guilt, anger, confusion, and hurt in your mind. All right, this is the first place that I wanted to pause. We all know how great those stories are. We all know how really wonderful our stories are. You know, our stories that seem to bring up the judgments, the emotions of fear, guilt, anger, the stories that leave us feeling confused, and hurt. These are really great stories. And they do seem to have the power to distract us. But I did say seem to have the power to distract us, because in truth they have no power at all. All of the power comes from us. So if we are being distracted by these stories, then it is simply because we are allowing ourselves to be distracted. And one thing that Holy Spirit has taught me, which is most helpful, is to spend time every day focusing on my desire to awaken. Because as we focus on our desire to awaken, that desire seems to become bigger. It seems to become more conscious. And we seem to become more aware that we don't want anything but that. And if we can become very sure of our desire to awaken, then we are not as tempted to be distracted by these great, great stories. It's not that the stories become less interesting with less detail and less, color and excitement. The stories are still the great, great stories. But because the stories truly have no power in themselves, it's only us, our desire, that has power. If we allow our desire to shift, we're going to be less interested in the great, great stories. And if we become very, very focused on our desire to awaken for everyone, to give this gift of the little self by letting it die away, to give this gift to everyone, as that becomes our desire, then we will be able to listen less and less and less to the stories that keep us separated from the everyone. So he says again, remain focused on love. Even as you see judgments, fear, guilt, anger, confusion, and hurt in your mind. And again, love in this case was defined as allowing the healing of what seems like me, my mind, for everyone, the gift.